like you to hit the like button at the beginning, because every time you hit the like button, you are letting YouTube know that what you are seeing and hearing is edifying for you, so it can be shared with others. That's why hitting the like button is so important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel.
It had to happen. Your title was so powerful. When I read the name of your ministry, it had to happen.
Let's welcome today's cast. Erica Wilson, Sandra Perryman, Melissa Phillips, Stacey Sherrell, Kamala Douglas.
Let's welcome our host, Erica Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with the girl, Erica Wilson, that have had to happen for our Monday night motivation. And tonight, guys, we're talking about the academic and business dimensions of collegiate sports. So without further ado, we have a great cast for you guys on tonight. I'm going to just bring on my beautiful sisters and nephew and nieces to let them welcome you all. So without further ado, let me go ahead and welcome the first sister, Miss Sandra Perryman. Welcome. Miss Melissa Phillips. Welcome. Miss Stacey Sherrell. Welcome.
Hey!
Miss Kamala Douglas. Welcome.
Right as well.
Mr. Denzel Perryman, outside with no shirt, with a cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat on. Yes, you better do it, boy.
And then I have my beautiful nieces, which is Takia, Tawanda, and Amber. Welcome, everyone. So, guys, if you can, we're gonna start from top to bottom, just in the order that I, introduce you, ladies and gentlemen. You go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sandra Perryman. I'm the mother of pro linebacker Denzel Perryman, and I'm just happy to be on the show again.
Melissa.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Melissa Phillips. I'm the mother of Lynn Bowden Jr., and I'm happy to be here.
All right.
What's up, family? I am Stacey Sherrell. I am the mother of JJ Weaver, outside linebacker for University of Kentucky. Go Cats.
Kamala.
The screen is kind of split up. I don't know if you see that, but I can't really tell.
Is it split up? Really?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. See, that's StreamYard. If y'all listening in, I need y'all to tighten up.
There we go.
I need StreamYard to tighten up. Okay?
Yes. All right. I am Kamala Professor D. Chavers Douglas, and my son, formerly of Kentucky Wildcats and of the Alabama A&M. Now we are with Morehouse.
All right. So, see, Denzel got to be all in the pool and stuff. Come on, nephew.
Hey, everybody. Denzel Perryman, Pro Bowl linebacker. My mom is Miss Lovely Sandra up there. I'm not going to embarrass her as much as I already did right now. I just like being on here. Get to share my perspective from an athlete's point of view.
And you giving it to us today too.
Yes, he is.
Oh, nah. So, listen, I got to get ready. The rodeo start tomorrow, so I might go to the rodeo. I got to start wearing my hats.
You should have told us. We could all put on our cowgirl hats.
My bad.
That's okay. You holding us down, and the beautiful audience that we have in the green room on today. Takia, can you tell us all about yourself?
Hi, my name is Takia. I am my aunt's oldest niece and cousin of Alan Hearns.
Boop, boop.
Excited to be on the show today.
Hi, I'm Sawanda. I'm Takia's best friend.
All right.
Hey everybody, I'm Amber. I am my auntie's youngest niece, and I'm Alan Hearns' cousin, youngest cousin.
All right. And I am Erica Wilson, Alan's mom, and the host of It Had to Happen through the eyes of the NFL moms slash college moms slash athlete. And now we have some beautiful audience that's in here on tonight that's going to grace us. So tonight we were going to talk about the academic and business dimensions of collegiate sports, right? We're just going to tap into that, just a tad bit, because I definitely want to have some more fun on tonight like we did on last show. But we talked about the NIL thing last show, and I definitely want to kind of touch on it a little bit today because we had a couple of the audience, the viewers that was asking questions about it. So let's go ahead and welcome our viewers really, really quick. So we have Darius Perryman. Welcome, nephew. Other nephew, great evening, Desmond. Great evening, niece. Kwanzaa, welcome. Our superstar, which is bro, Desmond Perryman. Great evening, Latrice. And now your cousin Denzel, look what he's saying to you. This man in the pool with the cowboy hat on, yo. That's my oldest son. Oh my God. So as we talked on last time, we talked about the NIL, which is a thing that they're doing now with the colleges, right? So it's definitely a couple of debates that's out there that, kind of good and bad. So the thing is, what I didn't understand, I don't know much about it. And we have two moms here that's actually dealing with it. We won't dive too much into it, but we just want to get a better understanding because I saw someone sent me a picture of a young man who bought his mother a house. And I just was like, whoa. And we talked about the young man who purchased his girlfriend the vehicle and a wedding ring. So my thing is, what I was trying to understand, how is this NIL thing and what actually it is? So I don't know which mom want to take that.
I guess I could chime in.
Okay.
So NIL stands for name, image, and likeness. And it's basically, that player represents or market themselves and get paid for it. There's companies or that's out here that's looking to use these kids' image and likeness, and also market their business, and you get paid a nice penny for it. Just like with any NFL athlete that's out there that has either sponsorships or any deals out there for marketing. So yeah, I mean it has its pros and cons. It just depends on who that player and that family is, and what they want to get out of it. As I can only speak for my family and my son, it kind of brought a lot for us on a foundation level where we give back to the community. So my son used his image and likeness to get sponsorships we do a bike drive, where we give away free bikes. Last year we gave away 111 free bikes we went into Iroquois, that neighborhood, and we gave away bikes. We did a back to school program, where we gave away free haircuts. I think it was like 100 haircuts. We got little young men came out. They got not only a haircut, but they got a free book bag full with supplies. We did a camp. We had a free camp where JJ spoke on mental health, gun violence. So the NIL can really bring good things to on the college level if it was maintained and done properly.
Okay. Go ahead.
If I can just interject, thank you, Stacey, for sharing that. The biggest thing I can say is legal now. Let's just say legal. That's the biggest thing. If anybody wants to understand what we're talking about, it's about legally profiting from your name and your brand
Right.
while playing collegiate level sports.
Wow.
Out of all the 50 states, believe it or not, only 39 so far as of, I believe, at least today, that from my research, 39 states are allowing it to happen. So everybody is not winning from this. But yeah, it's not something that was done federally. It has to happen on the state level.
Right.
And so what Stacey just said is now JJ has the ability to do these things. He's getting endorsements now. He can use personal brand. He can actually say, I'm JJ Weaver, buy my sweatshirt. Before that was illegal.
Right.
The only wear and tear you could get was from a Nike or from an Under Armour, and it had to be for the whole team. So now legally, athletes can profit from their name, their image, and their likeness.
Wow. So, with that being said, what do you ladies think about before then? You didn't have that likeliness to, well, yeah, you just said it, Cam, basically. You just said that
it was illegal. Yeah.
Right.
People lost their eligibility.
Right.
Yeah, even now you can lose your eligibility if you are not tapped into the right resources at your school. Stacey.
Okay, so even now?
Even now you can still lose your eligibility if it's not done properly, because for one, UK has to approve. It has to be approved by the school. So if there's, say Canes, for instance, wants to endorse with JJ, wants to do an NIL deal with JJ, I have to then go into this app that's called the Influencer and, type out the contract, far as what, if they want to do a chicken meal or he get free lunches for the rest of the year. The school wants to know, one, what is he going to do? And what is he doing for this? What is he getting in return? But once they approve it, then we're good to go. But you can't just go out there and say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this deal with Burger King.
Right.
And it's okay. It has to be approved by the university first.
So, okay, can a student be at one school and get endorsed from another school?
No.
Okay, so before we dive into the next thing, Denzel, as an athlete, hearing this now, because pretty much, they're actually getting things like a pro player would get. You see what I'm saying? Endorsements and things like that. So hearing this, how do you feel? Give me your honest opinion on it.
I mean, when I was in college, like signing cards and all that good stuff like that, like you lose your eligibility doing that. So, I mean, I'm happy like for the young bulls. They get money now. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, like a lot of them getting paid more than most athletes are. Well, some athletes are in the league right now. That's probably been in the league for maybe 5-6 years. So I'm happy for them. I hope they give them some type of like financial guidance, so they don't, just go spend it recklessly. And I mean, like we were talking about on the last show, I do feel like, some people do get, sidetracked with, the whole NIL deals. Because number one, it's a lot of money, and, nowadays and age, everybody want to be, flashy. They want to be that guy. They want to be that person. So they just like put that money into the wrong stuff. So I just hope they got good guidance, and just for the love of football, like still keep that mindset. Like, that same goal you had, before you signed that letter of intent.
Absolutely. And see, the main person that started this U battle and this UK battle was not with us last week now. So we got her here right now.
And she got
We
her hat
got
on.
her here right now.
I had your back. Stacey, me and Melissa had your back last week.
Yes.
I know my girls held me
We
down. I had to
did.
get worried.
We did, but we needed you. We
They
needed
did.
you. They was
Indeed.
teaming up
Look,
on
look, we ain't there no more, but we you know.
Right.
She said we teamed on her, sis. We ain't team up on her.
We
and
teamed
they
up.
brought a powerhouse. They brought a
Look.
powerhouse up in
No,
there.
they didn't.
They brought
Yeah,
Miss
they brought
Green.
Brian's mom. And congratulations to him on making College Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes.
seen that.
Yes. She
Yes.
mentioned that last show.
He said he was
So
going, yeah.
we have three beautiful ladies here. So ladies, you get to ask a question to any one of us. Just throw a question out there. But before we move on, I just want Denzel to address Miss Locker Room. That's what we're gonna call her.
God,
Huh?
I want you to address Miss Locker Room.
Miss Locker Room.
Oh,
Remember, she didn't choose us because of the locker room.
yeah, you did.
No,
But
no, 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 no.
it's-
That's not the reason why we didn't chose you guys.
it had a great deal to do with it, though.
No, I was
It
just
did.
surprised.
It
I was
did.
taken
It
back.
Okay, you were
Nah.
taken back.
I was
Okay.
taken back because
Okay.
listen, I am a Floridian. Okay,
Yes.
I live in Kentucky. My family is there. I have family that went to UM. I was just so shocked, and I was hurt. I was like, "Come on now, UM." I was really hurt,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's okay. I'm telling you, last show we held, they did. Look at there. I know that's right. Yes. All right. So let's take a question from Miss Takia. Takia,
Wait,
do you
I'm sorry, Sissy. I want to ask a question regarding the NIL
Okay.
before my niece asks a question, please.
Okay. Yes.
How are the students determined for NIL? Is it for everybody, or how are they?
Everybody's eligible. If you are eligible to play, you're eligible to receive an NIL deal. Most people are not going to get the big deals that everybody is hearing about.
Right.
Usually your name has to carry some weight. The other part of it is people are creating their own NIL deals. They're going after their own, and that's the business of football.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So a parent could basically, like you say, Stacey, you set things up. So basically, you acted
She
as an
is.
agent.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. So you
I am
basically
the queen of NIL, honey.
no, but that's what I'm saying. So you're basically acting like an agent in per se, because you need an agent in the NFL, right? So
Right.
you're saying like if a school or someone wanted to do a deal with your son or another, athlete or whatever, that you would then go in, draw up the contract, and then so Miss Agent, okay.
But it's I'm only doing
That's why she
it
didn't want that locker room.
Oh, so
It's
we
not
going there?
about the locker room.
We going there,
You just
Cam?
go in there, change your clothes, take a shower. You might spend a couple times in there before you you might not want to go to class.
You're right, but
The
it was
better
the
the locker room, the more
it
you
was
not
the
want to go to class.
equipment, it was everything, bro. It was like, are we stuck in the 80s? I mean, what we doing?
Yeah, they was
You-
winning
you need-
championships back then, actually.
Exactly. And they
We
thought
going
they
part
still
two.
was
We go on part 2 on that. UM versus UK. We go on part 2 because yeah. Okay.
I might put on the whole uniform.
Oh yeah, do it. Look, don't
Hey,
make me
look.
suit up.
Listen, I just want to give you ladies a great praise report. Miss Darlene is out of intensive care.
Oh,
She
praise
is doing
God.
therapy now, so she's out of intensive care. So really quick, Denzel, hello ladies, Denzel loving the hat. Bro says they get their own deals, so you got to pretty much go and work that thing, basically. Okay. And Paula says, so what if they get the money, spend the money, but decide not to attend the college? What happens?
You have an individual contract with each person that you are doing the deal with. So there are ramifications that have been put in place. Stacey, you might want to talk about that.
Yeah, well, like Cam hit on earlier, you have to be an actual student athlete of that university because that school holds weight. they don't care. You could be in, just because you're a outside linebacker. You know, who do you play for? Oh, UK. You know, especially if you're in Lexington and you have the big following, and your name, you know, also has to hold weight, so to speak, as a player. You know, you have to put up some numbers. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that goes behind it. Not just anybody can go out there and just get, you know, NIL. I mean, I'm pretty sure these businesses gonna want to know, well, who are you, and well, who do you play for? You know, and they're gonna do their research before, you know, they just sign these deals.
Wow. So can you get? You can only represent your son.
Right.
Okay, you can only represent your son.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So,
And there
ladies,
are some, I'm sorry, but there are some teams who are getting deals for their whole teams, like UCF. UCF, I wanted to make sure I had the right team, but yeah, UCF was the first team that got an NIL for the whole team. Texas Tech is another team that got
cars or something, right?
Yeah, they all got NIL contracts for the whole team. So there are some teams that are going for the NIL deals for their whole team. So it won't just be 2 players getting it, 3 players getting it, 15 people getting it. Yeah.
See, that was my question, because, you know, that can kind of draw some, you know, a wedge between the players, because if you have, you know, this player getting this and I'm putting in just as much heart, you know, working as you are, and then here it is, you get this deal and I can't get this deal, because guess what? One may not have a mom like Stacey. You know, Stacey on her job, she really know what she's doing. She's studying her craft and things like that. So what if you have a player that's, you know, doing his thing and have his name carry weight, and then here it is, he fall by the wayside because he don't have one to put that contract together for him.
So I will say, when it first came out in 2021, my son was still at Kentucky, and my son, he was like 3rd string, second. It was something after COVID, something like that. But people were still in his inbox, because there are going to be companies that are going to come for everybody. Mm-hmm. Do this. I mean, it may be $5 here, $10 here, but everybody can get something. Mm-hmm. It's a matter of how you work that something. But I would, if you allow me to defer a question to Denzel. Of course. Did you see how he gave me the cowboy look? Ready?
I told you I'm getting ready.
If he can even share about endorsement deals, really, there's not too much difference. How many teammates of yours actually have endorsed name, image, and likeness deals?
Yeah. So with the football aspect, our endorsements deal, I mean, our marketing people like handle all those, but like football wise, it'll be like Nike, like a cleat deal, like Nike, Under Armour, Adidas. Very select few get Jordan. So I've been around a couple teammates who were like sponsored with Jordan. They basically get everything for free: shoes, cleats. I mean, they just send you a whole box of everything. I mean, I guess being in that locker room, like, it give you like motivation. I guess the one to get you, go out there and get you a deal. So I don't think it's no more like jealousy or anything like that. Like, it kind of make you just want to go out there and go get it.
Yeah,
I want to get sponsored by Jordan, but those type of deals, though, I mean, like I said, you don't get that NIL money. You'll probably get like maybe 30,000, and that might just be in like merchandise. Like when I was signed with Nike, they gave me like 30 grand for the year, but they split it up. Like the first 6 months, I had like 15 grand. I can just like send my mom like a login, give her a limit. She can go in there, do what she want to do. But when COVID hit, all that stopped. So, like I said, I'm happy for the young bulls with NIL deal. I wish they would have done it when I was in there, though.
Sissy and I was just talking about that not so long ago.
For real.
So we know that Sissy Melissa, your son hit that COVID peak, right?
He was done when COVID hit.
He was done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long have the NIL been out?
About 3 years.
2021.
Yeah.
Oh, so it started right after COVID.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha. All right, beautiful ladies. What questions do you have for one of the moms or son on tonight?
So I have a question. So I haven't heard of the NIL at all prior to this conversation.
Can you move over some? We can't see you.
Oh, you can't.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, sorry. Am I in the camera now?
Yes.
Okay. So I've never heard of the NIL until we had this conversation right now. So like, are they scouting for the athletes who they think has the most potential for the NFL, or is it just any athlete that's playing college on a college team?
Do you want to answer?
Go ahead.
The same reason they chose Jordan is the same reason they choosing who they choose. I just looked up who had the top NIL deal for last year. It was Shador Sanders with $4.5 million.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the millions?
Bronny James, $7.6 million. These are
Yeah.
valuations. So
His
just like
was
guys did,
reevaluated right
yeah,
after
they get
Shador got
evaluated.
his got reevaluated, and it actually jumped since about 3 months ago. His was 5.6. So the fact that it went up to 7.6, it's a constant reevaluation with LeBron's son.
See, some people don't even make that like in
No.
their whole
Right,
NFL career.
Right.
And you get
Now you got to remember this too. Yeah, with the deals, you get the influence, you get the following, and so
exactly,
you're winning off your videos,
right? And that's what they go by too. You know, they look at these kids following. You know, if they have a heavy following, then they're like, well, you know, hey, we could get some traffic. And then you also got to look at the age group. You know what I'm saying? They're targeting this younger generation, so they want that traffic.
Wow. We have a question from the viewers. Are NIL deals just for football students?
No.
Everybody.
You
know, there's a group of people
that go to college. I'm going back to college.
I gotta go back in.
I'm gonna be a water girl, somebody.
Water polo, anything. Like honestly, the females have really been showing up and getting their NIL deals. They were getting really big deals. Finally.
Hold on. I'm going to sign up for school. I'm going to learn how to swim so I could be on at least a swim team.
Can you be an influencer with an NIL deal?
It wouldn't be considered.
I'm just asking. I'm trying to find something to do after football because my mom ain't like my backup player.
There you go. All right, let's take another question from our ladies. Come on, Miss Sawanda.
Hello.
Hi.
So I'm the niece of James Roberson, who played for Jacksonville Jaguars. He also played for Tennessee Titans and retired Jacksonville Jaguars. But how do you support your child during the highs and lows of their career?
Work. Yeah. Go in. I'm still punching in, honey.
Pray. Sister, pray. Pray.
Okay. Pray.
So we got work, we got pray. Okay, so we got work, we got pray, and what else?
Be supportive. Just be there through the good and the bad.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you this is you can't lose yourself. And I see it happening too many times where parents lose themselves and their children chasing after their dream.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my first thing. Don't lose yourself. Yeah. And that's the only way I can support you. And you have to look at it like your son is at work. Mm-hmm. Because Denzel tell you that's his job.
Yeah.
It's not your son is just playing a football game. No, this is very serious. Like this is a business. And until people really realize from the moment you put your child on that football field, pee-wee, middle school, high school, you have signed up for a business you have no knowledge of.
Right.
And that's the biggest mistake that parents have made. I thought I knew. You know, my husband played in the NFL for 12 years. And my son, you know, we didn't push him into football. He didn't decide to play until middle school. And we having the knowledge that we have, having camps, doing all this stuff. But when it comes to yours, you still got to learn. It's not, it's never, you never done learning, because there's going to always be things that come about. I didn't know they changed the name of the clearinghouse to the eligibility center.
What? I didn't know that either.
Me either.
But you know what? That's what I was saying. A lot of the who was just talking? Sister Stacey, you talked about a camp, right?
Mm.
Tell me what does your camp consist of, and then we're going to go to the audience really quick.
So the camp is just basically skill level. They break them off into different defense, offense. They split the kids up, and if you're a linebacker, then they do linebacker drills or whatever that is. You know, if you're defensive end, then you would do, you know, defensive end drills, things of that nature. It just breaks it off at the skill level.
So basically, that's all that it is. It's just they learning to come in to learn different skill sets, right?
Right.
Okay. So going back to Sissy saying, what would you like to take from a camp that you attend with your child?
What I would like to bring to the camp would be, I know what you said, take, but what I would like to bring to the camp, because when you go to the camp, that's basically what you're going for, the skills. Mm-hmm. I would like to see education for the parents at the camp.
Absolutely. And that's what we tend to slip by the wayside at, you know, because somebody have to take something from it. So let's go ahead and go with our audience. We have another question. As a college football mom, do you think NIL deals are beneficial or detrimental?
That's my baby girl.
Yeah, hey, Sherrell. I'm sorry.
So she works for the University of Kentucky football program as well. So she sees a lot of that.
Everybody Kentucky. You hear this Kentucky stuff?
But that's okay. Nephew, it's okay.
Yeah.
Part two that coming.
I'm gonna get a U embroidered right here.
So she said, do you think it's beneficial or do you think it's detrimental?
Detrimental. It has a pro, like I said, there's pros and cons when it comes to this NIL stuff. You know, you have those ones that want to do the right thing, you know, and you have the ones that's just knuckleheads, and you know, you're living day to day, and you know, the ones that's gonna misuse and abuse the opportunity. Yeah, you're gonna have to take the good with the bad when it comes to with anything in life, you know.
Right.
So I
think it's awesome.
Can they lose it if they're not doing the right thing?
Of course.
Say for instance, you have someone that carries weight and they have a really big deal and they get caught up, because we all know that the kids, they're in college, so they like to go out and party. Mm-hmm. However, they could be, you know, God forbid, they get in the mix of something and then end up going to jail. Mm-hmm. Can they lose it?
They can lose it, and also it depends on what's in that contract. May have to pay some money back.
Oh,
yeah.
See, that's what I was going to ask. Not
it
about
depends on the contract. It depends on how the contract is written and what's in that contract. So yeah, there's some stipulations when it comes to these companies, especially if you get these big companies. You know, my son did a deal with this mortgage company, and you know, there were some stipulations in that contract.
Well, it's just like the NFL, because you know they want you to represent their
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Their establishment. So you do have to make sure you walk a chalk line or whatever. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to find out. And then too, hearing that it's not for everybody, that was kind of disheartening to hear too. But hey, even like you point out, Cam, even in the NFL, everybody don't get those type of deals. You know, everybody don't make that type of money. And you heard nephew say that what was it, 4.5 million we heard?
The valuation, yes. Yes.
Some of the NFL players don't even make that. You see what I'm saying? So let's go back to the beautiful ladies. Amber, can you throw us a question, please?
Okay. My question is, what is your advice to give to new athletes trying to pursue the NFL and to their parents to get
The process?
to the next level, yes.
Melissa, you want to take that one?
Oh, not today.
Not today? Okay, Sister Sarah, you want to take that one?
I'm sorry, what happened?
You want to take that question?
Oh, okay, yes. I would say write down a list of questions that you want to know, ask everything, find out everything that it is to know, including the contract, the rules and regulations, the eligibility, what they can do, what they can't do, what happens if an incident occur, rather on the field or off the field, and just be supportive.
Yeah,
just be supportive.
So that's coming from an NFL mom. So we're going to speak to the two moms who's actually getting ready or soon to be coming over to the NFL level. So which one of you ladies want to take it?
What was the question again?
What's that you give to upcoming parents and pro athletes trying to become pro to move to the next level?
Well, you know, one of the things that Stacey and I, like, this is my sister. She's a true sister for me. And we started out together. Our son's class had 19 players, 13 of them transferred. My son was one of them. And one of the things that we wish we would have known more about what could possibly go down, but you just don't know. Sometimes it's just the unknown. So all you can do is just continue to get as much knowledge as you can. And in the up and coming, I would say to maybe the high school students whose parents are looking, to getting them into college, you need to look at the business of what you are doing with your child. Like I said, from the time you sign them up for their first team, this is a business.
Yeah.
The cheers and all the tailgating is all good. But this is a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
What would you say, Stacey?
It's to piggyback on Cam, and like she said, we had to learn that, that this is no longer pee-wee high school, you're no longer the man on the field, you have to earn your spot. These coaches are getting paid to win games. They're not here to be your friend, your buddy, so if your son has that aspect or that mindset to where he wants to go and how far he wants to go in this game, you have to put on your business hat. You got to say, well, you can't go left when they want you to go right.
Yeah.
Right. Sister Melissa?
What was her question? That's what I was trying to say, and then I was booted off.
Advice for upcoming parents. Yeah, that I just remember the first part.
Advice for a student athlete.
I'm sorry. I just remember the first part.
So that's such a broad question. I mean, everybody is different. You, as a single mom, there really isn't no advice. Each college is going to be entirely different. There's not one set protocol for everybody. Each individual player gets a different experience. So for me to say, hey, it's going to be this way, or that way, I'd be lying.
It's for the NFL.
No. She's asking, what do you do to prepare? Not to say that a school, she's asking,
I thought you said going into college.
I messed up the question.
What's in that cup?
Apple juice.
Right?
What's in your cup?
Apple
commercial.
Ain't no. And again, it's different. It's 32 different teams, 32 different perspectives, 32 businesses, and it's a job. It's no longer play. College is play. They getting the people is getting paid, but it's more of a friendship in the family. This is a you will get it's cutthroat depending on where you at. So,
And what
and
I would
I'm
say,
not a good example. I'm not a good example because we came in COVID, so we didn't have everything y'all experienced.
no. I think you kind of okay. For my thing,
No,
I
but
would
I
say,
mean, like, so y'all went to meet and greet everyone. We didn't get a chance to do none of that. It was a
wait,
no contact for everything.
who went to meet and greet?
A lot of them were flown out to meet the teams and stuff the next day.
You have to remember, not all of us have the same story because remember, Allen went undrafted.
Oh,
See what I'm
okay.
saying? So, 50, well, nephew was drafted. Allen went undrafted. So the thing is, what she was asking is, what do you do as a parent to prepare your student athlete? That was not that we're
For the
not,
NFL.
but for the NFL, not that they're already in the NFL. So basically, what do you do to prepare your child for the NFL? So my thing is, I was piggyback off of all of you ladies, because the thing is, first of all, you have to know what you're doing. So you have to educate yourself. You have to stay in people's face who know more than what you know. We have to stop being so afraid of anyone knowing more than us, because you get with people and you learn from them. Every lesson you take, everything that you take something from it. Like you stay, I wanted to know what it was, what type of lingo that they were going to be talking. What was the thing, some of the things that they were going to be saying. So what did I do? I went back to school. I wanted to know when that agent came and said in my face and what he was going to say. I didn't want it to sound foreign to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about educating yourself, finding out exactly what you need to know for your child and his next level of life. Because guess what? Now I'm leaving high school. Everybody is okay. I'm going into college. Everybody is good. Now I'm going to the pro level. Everybody is the best. So not just educating your child on football, but making sure their mental is right because everybody don't make it.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that your child or your children, their mental is there as well. So guess what? You have to be that strong parent for your child.
And I'm glad you said that about the mental, because the word I've been using with my son is you need to be an astute businessman. You need to, when I say astute, I'm talking about being mentally sharp and clever.
Yeah.
Because there has been a system that has been set up to control you, period. We can see, I'm one of them people, we can hee ha ha all day. I do the sway. We can do all of that at the game, I'm telling you. Yeah. But at the end of the game, whether you were on that field or not, what's the play?
Right.
Yep. What's the play?
Yep.
Because not only do you have to take care of your body, you have to take care of your mind. You have to take care of your academics.
Yeah.
So,
number one.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And so even in the NFL, Denzel, you can tell them, I mean, you got to be at film. You got to understand what these people are putting in front of you. You can't just be kicking it going out and not understanding that you don't even know the play. So why you get cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. You would get cut like literally, and probably by the end of practice, like you'll come off the field, and if you know the dude that walk around and tell you that coach wants to see you bring iPads, like that means it's time to go. But yeah, they really about business. Like they're really about business. So
that we do know.
You got to be on your P's and Q's.
Okay, so she said, with it being tax season, our guys have been shocked at the taxes they now have to pay. Hold on. The guys have been shocked at the taxes they now, I guess, have to pay. So for some of them, it's been to their detriment.
Taxes. That's one of the biggest things they said was going to be a problem for it. They said it before it was even finalized. They said one of the biggest things they're going to have problems with is not paying their taxes.
Yep. That's right? Again, you have to have someone in your corner that knows. That was the first thing before my son even cashed the check. Hold up. How much we need to take out of taxes? Because Uncle Sam gotta get his round rip. I don't care what you gotta do.
That's right.
You gotta pay Uncle Sam. So, again, it's NIL has its pros and cons, but it can also be a setup if you're not careful.
So that's the thing. Like, if you don't have one that's educating these children on the business side of it, financial literacy, right? Talking about these taxes, you're just giving me, and they're young. They're first time away, probably away from being home, and they're getting all of this money. They're getting all of this limelight, and here it is. They don't have a Stacey. You see what I'm saying? They don't have a Stacey that know all of this. So then there you go. You fall by the wayside, and now you're owing just as much as money you done got. You have to end up giving it back. You see what I'm saying? So, and then now, mama and daddy can't help you on that, because that's one person I don't mess with is the IRS. Okay, and again, mom and dad can't help you out on that. But I'm gonna tell you something. What parents do need to know, and Takia, this is directed for you. My niece, she's now in softball and she's doing some great things. But the thing is, you have to know when you're coming into these things, you got to know what to look for in the contract. You got to know the way to talk to these folks. You understand? You have to know it. You just have to pour so much into yourself about what it is that your child is getting ready to do, especially if they're having deals like this. Now you're talking about taxes. You can't file for her anymore. She has to now file for herself if she's getting these deals. Right.
And that's another thing that a lot of the guys are not paying attention to, is what they can write off. Some of the simplest things, you won't even have to pay as much back if you write off every time you go to Chick-fil-A and talk about business.
But see, you don't have a Cam. What if they don't have a Cam and have a Stacey?
Well, they better subscribe to this daggone show, because we're gonna get game.
I mean, I feel like the NIL deal should come from financial advisors.
It really should. Now,
like I said, you just getting a lot of money, like you just getting a lot of money, and ain't nobody really really guiding you on how to spend it, what to spend it, what to save, and like you just said, taxes. Like I'm pretty sure nobody know nothing about taxes.
No, my son knew absolute nothing. He was like, "Mom, I was supposed to get this and I got that. What happened?"
Well, see, that's the thing.
I got a question for the nieces.
Okay.
Number one, I want to know what y'all drinking in them cups. And two, I want to say y'all look like a little group over there.
Don't they?
Like, what's y'all song that y'all like to perform together?
Commercial break.
Oh, he is so off topic.
It was a question. We just asked some questions, didn't we?
He just saying what we over here thinking.
Yeah.
So you guys have to answer the question.
Oh, so we're drinking sweet red wine.
No,
we like to think we're a girl group, we're really not, but we think we are.
Not, I mean, the dude, the fit, you know what I'm saying? It just looked like she probably just got home and she couldn't get dressed, so she's like, all right, I'll just sit down.
Don't get my niece like that.
No, I'm not saying that I'm just saying like a little group. That's it. Like a little group.
She the lead singer. She Beyonce.
She the manager. She the manager.
Now she was like, I'm the Beyonce out of the group. And that's right.
I love it.
Always the youngest, right? Always the youngest. Let's go with another question, and we're going to come back over to the audience. So, Bro says Denzel is drinking tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bro said again, some players some players have agents in college?
Stacey?
Yeah.
It's legal now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Sadly, a lot of these students don't listen. There are trainings. Trainings work. That's what you do. See, she from the University of Miami. There are trainings, workshops, and financial advisors on campus, and they don't attend or set aside time to get educated. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's there. It's probably there at all schools, right?
And it is.
you know, when you getting this money, that's all you see back these kids young. So I think that's why I say it's designed to kind of make our kids fail if you don't have a Stacey, if you don't have a Cam that stands behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
At the end of the day, if you have all of this available to you, honestly, Denzel, not you finished. You out of school now. So when you was at the University of Miami and they offer all of this, tell me which one of these you would attend. I can't hear you.
I said, you gonna be honest?
Yeah.
None of them. I'm gonna be real with you. None of them. Right. So like that's what I'm saying. I already know where like some of these kids' heads going when they get this money. It's like, I mean, the first thing you want to do is go out there and spend. I remember when I first got my Pell Grant, my little financial aid money. I went to Foot Locker, and you would have thought I was an NFL player. Like literally, I'm serious. I spent a lot of money in Foot Locker and Domino's.
It's not Domino's. Domino's, you better get my nephew.
It was down the street. It was down the street, and it was quick and it was convenient. But yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. In college though, I wasn't trying to hear it. But my rookie year, I mean, they don't have this now in the NFL. The rookie symposium at the end of like OTAs, like all rookies, you know, drafted, undrafted. You go to Canton, Ohio, and like that whole week, you know, you just basically sitting in seminars, and they, you know, giving you the financial aspect of it to have, you know, former and ex-players come out and, you know, just talk about, you know, their situations, and, you know, depending on, you know, what we talking about like that day, it'd be, you know, like a different person. Like I had Deion Sanders come talk to me like my rookie year. So, you know, just being a rookie, I guess, you know, hearing it from somebody, you know, who done it, you know, who in the Hall of Fame, you know, who done been in my shoes. You know, it kind of make you, you know, like I said, you know, want to tighten up. But I feel like everybody got to go through it, you know, to experience it. You know, like Miss Melissa said here, you know, everybody gets, you know, everybody got here on a different path. So, you know, everybody's, you know, method and, you know, thought process and the way they handle things, the way they break down things, the way they even think about situations, you know, it's all different. So, yeah, I just feel like they need guidance and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
I wanted to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
One of the other problems that parents need to make sure that they check on is the predators that are out there. There are all types of grown, predominantly men who are inboxing your sons, and they're trying to get their business.
Yes.
And when I say get their business, they will say something real slick.
Yeah.
And before you know it, your son has signed a contract that is legally binding before you even get wind of it. And this is what's happening as well. So please, any parent that your child is in college right now.
Yes. Do your research.
Yeah. And also to our children, we have your best interest at heart. It's not like we're going to do anything to harm you. Again, you have to make sure that when we drop our kids off at college, especially our ball players, yeah, we're mom and we're dad, but that coach becomes the new dad. I don't care how you want to look at it, but it's the truth. And again, that's where you have to make sure you're speaking with your child, make sure you have an open dialogue with your child, and make sure this is right. Because like you said, you have those predators that be in these inboxes, and everything that sound good is not good.
Yeah.
So this is what we all know too. We talked about it on last show. Not just the predators with the men. Remember when y'all came out, Denzel, y'all had the whole Coco's or whatever strip club we had down in Miami.
Look at Stacey. Now his mom is on here, girl.
I never went to Coco.
She was right beside me. We saw it all.
They weren't Coco's
together.
They weren't Coco's.
See, he said they wasn't Coco's.
It was King of Diamonds at the time.
Okay, KOD. There you go. There you go.
KOD.
I can't.
Okay, you gonna do this on the broadcast?
Okay, all right.
No, that's real though.
But this is what I'm saying. This is one of the things about
real.
This
It's
is one
okay.
of the things about us. We like to be very transparent and very
Right.
real. You see what I'm saying? Because this is a side that some people do not see.
And you're absolutely, you're
So you
so
don't have to
right.
answer, nephew. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say
Oh
it.
no. Auntie,
But
listen.
look at
I'm
your
open
dad.
book.
Look at your dad.
Oh, here we go.
Be good time.
Thanks, Dad.
Well,
Yeah, they
because
snitched
even,
on me.
yeah, even in college, they take them to the strip clubs for their official visit. So it starts even before that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They took me to the office when I was at Miami. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
I
at
gotta
the
get out of here.
office.
Oh,
I was like, I gotta
okay.
get out of here.
Question. Oh gosh. Wait, hold on. Bro coming in again, y'all. That's where they took my kid on his visit.
And they only gave them boys 150. I don't know what I was gonna do at 150. Because they gonna pocket 50 anyway. So, you just left with $100. Like, I'm not doing that, honestly.
Enough to get some dominoes.
That's it.
I just want some wings. I just want some wings.
Exactly. Okay, so with my niece, I'm having a student athlete. And what grade is Jay in to get 10? 9th?
9.
9th. Okay, with her having a student athlete, what words of encouragement would each of you ladies give her, and also Denzel as nephew as a athlete? What words of encouragement would you give her? Starting with you, Sissy Sam.
Be supportive, motivator, listen, and just be there for her.
Stacey.
Be as transparent as you can, and just be real and allow the mistake that I made with my sons were I didn't allow them to have a voice. I felt like I was always right. I know what I'm doing. I'm older than you. I've lived this life. Allow them to have a voice, and let them speak, and be transparent, and then support whatever they want to go into.
Yes. Cam.
Is her child a football player or just a student athlete?
Student athlete.
Student
She has a
athlete.
girl. She has a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, softball.
Yeah.
Yes. One of the biggest things I would definitely say is build your network of people who are going to support, your network of people who are going to bring resources to the table, because you never know when you will need them.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that you identify your level of commitment to what they're doing. You have to identify as a parent, what do I have to bring to the table besides my child?
Mm.
Am I, I hear players a lot talk about their parents didn't go to games. And that's a whole nother show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stacey and I both, we bust, and I'm sure y'all did too. Rain, sleet, or snow, we're going to be there to support. But there were times that we probably should have just stayed home until you learn those boundaries on how you're going to set those boundaries on when I'm going, when I'm not going, how much money am I going to spend out of the rent money to get to the games. You got to set those boundaries.
Awesome. Nephew.
So I'll be giving advice to the student athlete, right?
Yes.
I would say, like my mom always told me, well, both my parents, get your education first. Can't nobody take that away from you, because football, well, whatever sport it is, ain't promised. Because you can have an injury, that can stop you from playing, any day. God forbid that happens, though. But I say get the education first. Enjoy college. My dad always said, I need to stop saying I'm sorry, Ma, because I know you're gonna critique me after this. My dad used to tell me this in high school, just sacrifice, those 3-4 years in college, 5, whatever the case may be, you can do everything, that you want to do, like all the partying and going out and, just enjoying life. You can do that afterwards. But that was, that would be my advice to somebody else, because that was my advice, in college. And like I said, get your education, and you can do all the partying and stuff later. Just, sacrifice and remember why you're there, honestly.
Absolutely.
And also don't get caught up with this social media stuff.
Yes.
A lot of people live in a fantasy world and they feel like they need to be validated like on social media. Like I wanted to crash, honestly.
I called it, nephew. I called it. It's not social media anymore. It's fake media.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I call it now. Absolutely. So, Takia, with the information that you just received, starting back with you, is there any other question that you have for our moms?
No, I think I got some good advice. Definitely my biggest takeaway is with the whole boundaries, because I find myself stretching myself above and beyond and completely thin to do whatever it takes for her to be comfortable and to have whatever she needs when it comes to her sport. So that was definitely my biggest takeaway. I need to learn that I'm also an individual myself, right? So to have boundaries as well. So
absolutely. And then you have, which is the two aunts that sitting beside her. What do you ladies think about the advice that you heard from the moms and nephew?
It's great advice. Something that she actually needs to hear.
Yeah.
So that's the little sister sitting on the outside, and that's the big sister.
I'm guilty of certain things, but geez.
Great advice. Great advice.
I had nothing to do with that story.
Well, all right. So we're right at the end of our show. I would love to go longer, but y'all, I have a good dinner on the.
See, now you
Is that why
teasing
you
us.
over there all thawed up to the side? Is that what's
right? My dinner is down. My dinner is downstairs. I'm
Must
not
be
going
nice.
out. You want to know what I'm having?
Nope. We ain't eating it, Auntie. We ain't eating it. We jealous. You about to go
Okay, we'll
eat.
get to Atlanta. How about that?
As soon as you hang up, you going to go eat.
Yeah.
Who else going to go eat by the show of hands? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We out now. Well, it's 50-50, 4-4. I mean, we can all go eat. You know what I mean? We can put a little Zoom call together. We can all go fix something to eat. The other folk that can't raise their hand, we can all go cook together or something.
So I guess
that we're gonna do a cooking show.
We should definitely do a themed show since Stacey's in Kentucky and I love Kentucky. I love cowboy hats. Denzel said the rodeo world. He's got the cowboy hat. Why don't we do a showdown show with the cowboy hats?
Okay.
You want me to dress like Woody?
Let's do it.
You trying to get me dressed like Woody over here, all right?
Well, don't mess with me. I got the cowboy boots, the cowboy hat.
I might have a horse in the backyard next show now.
Now, nephew.
Wait, hold on. You can't cheat like that, nephew.
I just read him out for about 2 hours. That's it. I just need 2 hours.
Really?
Well, I get one of them little birthday ponies.
Right.
So listen, ladies, I'm going to tell y'all my menu anyway. Turkey wings, neck bones.
Oh, I've had that
black
one.
eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, collard greens
on a Monday,
and cornbread. All because of that young lady that's Mom threw down today. Y'all shout moms out. She listened in.
Hey, Mom, I love you.
Send me a plate, please.
Right, send us a plate.
So y'all know we never like to leave this show without leaving a word of encouragement to our audience. But what I do want to do, I want to go ahead and shout out the audience really, really quick. So we have Desmond. Who's going to shout them out? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I need y'all to shout out our guests. I mean, our viewers.
What up?
Hey, son.
All right.
What up, Dad? Thanks for snitching on me.
Latrice, all the way from the she from. See, you would have got a chance to meet Latrice.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Miss Latrice. Latrice from the University of Miami. Phenomenal. She really takes care of the kids down there. She's one to definitely, if anybody's thinking about going to the University of Miami and they're under the sound of our voice, she is definitely one that is has a very lot of information and care about the kids. So, all right, that's on you, Miss Oshamika Holt. Hold on, did I miss her? I did. Let's answer this question. I don't like to leave our viewers out. What is the best way to get my son more exposure? How did I miss that? He is going into his senior year, and we live in such a small town.
High school or college?
Senior year, I guess. Oh, I don't know. So high school or college?
Well, you know, they're high schoolers are now eligible for NIL as well.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some places are allowing them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takia, you need to be looking into this.
I sure do.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was here tonight. I had no idea what NIL was.
Wow.
Well, my advice is to, just beat the ground, get out there, network, start networking, see what's around you, what businesses that are there that are around you that may be interested in. Don't be afraid to knock on some doors.
We video all our games. We video high school games, college games, and we just sent them out.
Yep.
Well, too, now with fake media, all it takes is just a little clip.
Right.
Put together a reel. I'm telling you, look, put together a little reel. All you need to do is find a content creator. If you don't know how to do it, find a content creator to put together a little clip of his highlights and put it on a reel. That's the new thing now. Social fake media is
You can send it to the coach. You can talk to coaches, find out the schools he's interested in. You got to work your deal. This is a business.
Yes, yeah.
Work your deal, work your magic. Just like a man or woman can fall in somebody's DM and ask for the number, you can do the same thing.
That's Snapchats now. It's Snapchats. Yeah. From Snapchat, you just go on from there. Yeah. I had somebody ask me for my Instagram the other day. I was like, "How old are you?" Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. At that point, what's the point of DMing? Because we're gonna get to the number anyway. So, like, what's the point? My notifications be off anyway on Instagram. So.
Yes, he is on one today.
Yes.
Cup.
Okay.
Listen, I think next show we need to have a sipping tea or something.
I know, right? Everybody's sipping.
Yeah, besides that.
I need to refill my glass.
Well, maybe it'll be a tailgate. We'll tailgate.
Okay, there we go. We'll tailgate, but we ain't gonna get 8632. So for
how you gonna get 8632 out your house?
Listen, we get 8632 off the show too.
Nah, I ain't gonna let that happen.
When I say 8632, when you get out of line, we go ahead and put that buzzer on.
Oh, I remember. I done seen it a couple times. I seen it.
Yeah. All fun. We ain't do no giveaways today. Maybe next show, y'all. Sister Cam, we love doing giveaways here. We do a lot of fun facts. And again, I was telling Sister Cam, she was like, "You're not overwhelmed." Yes. I'm talking about I was trying to get everything in order. So whatever we can do.
Interns. Get this lady some interns.
Because for next show, if we could get some fun facts together and get this giveaway thing back together. So what happens, Sister Kim, is when we do the giveaways, we had a wheel. However, we did away with the wheel. They do 1 through 5. They'll call out whatever number, and whoever it is have to send them a gift. Normally it'd be from our children, or now we're just doing a gift of whatever it may be. So nephew is laughing, and Desmond says, "I want to be on a tea sipping." You come on, bro.
Oh man.
On.
All right.
Bring them in.
Right.
Look, I think Sister Stacey husband need to be here too, because when she first came on, I'm talking about, it was so cute. It was very, very cute. He was
brother Eugene.
Yes, he was very, very cute. So come on over, y'all. Come on. So we're not, again, like leaving this broadcast without sending out first love. We'll do that at the end, but just a word of encouragement for a student athlete, for a parent, or maybe even a grandmother that's raising her child, or even aunts.
All right, back there. Put hands up. Hands up in the back. Hands up.
I was waiting for him to say something. I was
wondering what was that noise.
Hands up in the back.
Oh my
I was
God.
wondering, I was like, what is that noise? Because I'm looking straight at the camera.
Oh my God. I can't.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, come on, Sissy said.
It's about put your hands up.
I'll say, stay grounded. God gave you a gift. Utilize your gift. Don't sit on it, and continue to put God first and walk in the path that He's chosen you to walk on.
Amen. Stacey.
Man. Love on each other. That's my theme. You know, you there's a lot of mental illness going around. People are not in a good space. Put your arms around someone, tell them you love them. You never know when it's their last time. You'll see that person again. And stay positive. It's a lot of negativity already. It's enough.
Yeah.
You know, stay positive, speak positive energy, you know, into each other and help guide each other and whatever you know, spread that knowledge and then let's continue to build, you know, as a unit.
Amen. Oh, that's good. Come on, Sister Cam.
I just want to remind everybody to set your boundaries, identify what you're going to do, and leave it right there. And also, lastly, please learn all that you can learn so that you too can be astute.
Yes.
So you can be an astute business person, that you can be sharp and that you can be clever because the system is set up not for you to win like you think.
Right. Right. That's so true. Where did my nephew go? He wanted us to just see that beautiful pool. Did you come in on a horse?
Yeah,
Did you come in? Did you try to get on a horse?
He brings the comedy.
Fixing something in the water.
So what would be your word of encouragement,
Why is
nephew?
there smoke behind you? What's
This is a jacuzzi. It's a jacuzzi.
excuse me, honey?
Jacuzzi right
He
here.
went over there to get that hit of that cigar.
That's what it was.
White cigars like that. It leaves a breath stank and it leaves a smell on your lip that you can't get rid of.
Look at all the moms.
Right.
I'm serious.
He's
I would have told you. Trust me, I would have told you. That was a jacuzzi though. But my motive, what was it? Motivation.
Yeah, words of encouragement, motivation.
Words of encouragement. I say it every time. Be where your feet are, not where your mind is. Every day you wake up, you know, be grateful, be thankful. Like, you know, the healthiest person, you know, might not wake up the next day. So always, just be grateful when you wake up in the morning. Remember, it can't be worse than what it is. And like she said it earlier, you know, just love one another. You never know. You never know.
Takia.
So my words of encouragement is, as what everybody else says, just be supportive, love on yourself, appreciate every day as if it's your last, because you never know if you have another one. And be yourself. Don't let anybody else distract you from who you are. Be you, do you, love you.
All right. So Wanda.
Same as everybody. Stay positive. Be yourself. If nobody else is motivating you, learn to motivate yourself, because at the end of the day, it's you that got to push yourself forward in this world. So just positive vibes every day.
Praise God.
Amber.
My words of encouragement is surround yourself by people who are doing the same thing as you, who want the same goals and want the same thing that you want in life. Don't be around people who are affecting you negatively and impacting your life and your career.
Oh, that was a good one, sis.
Oh, I love it. And my words of encouragement will be, you know, we have to learn to listen to hear, not listen to respond. And that was one of my biggest problems. I was one to listen to respond. And Sister Stacey, you talked about it before. And one of the biggest things is time, y'all. Be very, very, very mindful with your time, because it's something that we cannot get back. We definitely can't get back. And definitely love the hell out of people in this season, because everybody is fighting something behind closed doors that we know anything about. So continue to put your best foot forward. And in my Alan Hearn's voice, never let anyone write your story. Never, ever, ever, ever. God bless you all. We thank you so much for Through the Eyes of the NFL Moms, Sons, and College Moms. Hey, as y'all can see, we're here live tonight with the girl Erica Wilson, and it had to happen for our Monday Night Madness. I said motivation earlier, but it's Monday Night Madness. And if you would like to book with me, you could go to my website at www.ericawilsonih2h.com. I'd love to have you on a Wednesday or Thursday. Tomorrow, if you can, meet me back here for our prayer broadcast at 5:30 with Girls Talk with Dr. B. Listen, the show is on fire. Y'all think this one on fire? They running neck and neck. I'm telling you. So, guys, also, I will have a young entrepreneur. She's in the 9th grade. She is going over to Yale University, and she's looking for she's not looking for a handout. That's not what she's looking at. She do have products. She sells shirts and socks. She also has a great lemonade. She will be here on Thursday. If you could support her any type of way, whether it's $1, 50 cents, whatever it may be, it will go a long way to get this young woman. She's a young entrepreneur over to Yale University. That's major, y'all. That's major. 9th grade on Thursday. So if you can, meet me back here, God's willing. But I love you all. We cannot do this without you, and you. Let's go ahead and send them out some virtual hugs, y'all. Denzel, I'm going to get my hearts tonight. I'm getting my hearts tonight.
I had a question. Do she ship them lemonades?
Yes. And they're good, nephew. She have different flavors.
Okay.
So good. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm going to need my box over here to get it together. We're sending out virtual hugs, ladies. Come on.
Yeah, y'all just sat there. We all over here like this. Sitting there like I don't know what's going on.
Sawana, can you put the there you go.
The red wine.
It better be that good.
So virtual love. Oh. See, that ain't fair. Every time.
Why he gets it?
I don't know. And look, I'm gonna get my heart before we get off this show. Y'all understand.
You probably got to update it, Auntie.
This is her mother right here, Natasha. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome. But now her name is Miriam Lemonade Stand. She have her own LLC, guys, and also she has a daughter that makes shoes, y'all, for Adidas. So she doing the darn thing, but. Young Miriam, I'm telling y'all, she's a beautiful young lady, and she's trying to do some positive things. 9th grade, going over to Yale. I think you see that, Cam? See that, sissy Cam?
Well, y'all going to go eat, so let me have my moment.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, we love you all, and we cannot do this without you, and you. Just lay around. We have some great things coming up for you all. If you want to get some information and some good knowledge, and we're transparent, we're real on this show, come back and see us on Mondays at 6 p.m. God bless each and every one of you. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Denzel, give me some hearts before I go out really quick.
My bad.
Give me some hearts. Whoop, whoop. All right. Wait, he going down to the ooh, bye, y'all. See y'all later.
Bye.